Hello, my dear friend. Welcome. I want you to close your eyes for just a moment and imagine the sky ablaze with 1,000 sunsets, each one casting its glow across the heavens, filling the air with a vibrant, electrifying energy. This is how I feel right now as I speak to you, as if the universe itself is aligning, preparing, and sending you a cosmic nudge. This isn't just another video. No, this is a message. A celestial telegram sent directly to your soul. Something big is coming, and it's not something you can escape from or avoid. It's a transformation, a shifting tide, and you, my dear friend, are at the very heart of it. You may already feel it, that quiet tension, that unshakable sense that something is changing beneath the surface of your life. It's like an undercurrent pulling at you, urging you to step into something greater. If this resonates with you, I want you to leave 77 in the comments. Let this be your declaration to the universe that you are ready, that you hear the call, that you are willing to embrace the divine journey ahead. The change isn't just inevitable, it's coming for you, and it's time to rise. The quiet tension of transformation. Do you feel it? That subtle pressure building up around you, almost imperceptible yet impossible to ignore. It's a quiet tension, and it's one that marks the beginning of something extraordinary. It's the kind of tension that makes you feel as though you're standing on the edge of a precipice, not quite sure whether to leap or to retreat. The truth is, my dear, you're not standing still, you're on the verge of something big. There is an old saying, change is inevitable, but growth is optional. And while change happens to everyone, growth is for the chosen ones. Growth is for those who are not content with simply surviving. It's for those who are destined to rise, to transcend, to become more than they've ever imagined. You, my friend, did not come this far just to stay the same. I can feel the energy shifting as I speak. You've already mastered survival. Now it's time to live. Now is the moment to release the fear and rise into your true power. You know deep down that you are made for something greater than the life you've been living. This tension is a signal. It's not just a sign of discomfort. It's the signal of your spiritual evolution. The tension means you are outgrowing your old self, and the universe is aligning to usher you into your next phase. You may not fully understand what's coming, but you don't need to. Just trust the process. Trust that something incredible is on its way, and when it comes, nothing will be the same. Divine reshuffling, shifting what no longer serves you. Imagine the world as a giant kaleidoscope. It's beautiful, intricate, and full of patterns. But right now, God is giving it a powerful shake, and everything you once thought was fixed is now shifting. The relationships you've held dear, the places you found comfort in, even the very beliefs that shaped who you thought you were, all of it is being rearranged. The changes may look chaotic at first, but this is divine order. Sometimes, divine order appears as disorder before it finally makes sense. The truth is, what seems like upheaval is actually the clearing of space for something greater. Maybe you've felt as though you're losing control, as if you're hanging on by a thread. But I want you to understand this. The thread you thought you were hanging onto was never your lifeline. The ground beneath you is firmer than you've realized. You have always been grounded in a way you didn't know. And now it's time to trust that. What you're going through is not chaos. It's the universe aligning you with your true path. You are being prepared for something new, something extraordinary. Don't be afraid to let go of the old, even if it feels like a loss. Remember, you are not losing. You are creating space for something better. This divine reshuffling is necessary for you to step into your highest potential. The illusion of control is being lifted. And now you can step into divine trust. You are not falling, you are rising, releasing attachments, even the good things. It's funny how our minds work. When we begin to let go of things, especially things that once felt good to us, the mind starts to romanticize the past. You may find yourself remembering only the sweetness of a relationship, a place, or a time in your life. It's like looking back at an old photograph, the edges worn, the colors faded, and suddenly everything seems perfect. But the truth is, not everything that feels good is actually good for you. Sometimes, the very things that appear to be the most beautiful are the ones holding you back from your higher purpose. Nostalgia can be a trickster. It highlights the good and conveniently forgets the pain, the struggle, and the lessons learned through hardship. This is why it can be so difficult to let go of what once felt good, because we convince ourselves that this was where we belonged, that this was the best version of us. But hear this, not every relationship, not every habit, and not every place is meant to journey with you into the future. Some things, even though they've served a purpose in your past, no longer align with the person you're becoming. This is where the hardest work begins, the work of releasing the good things. It's easier to let go of what's toxic or harmful, but to release the good, that's where your growth lies. It's about letting go of the version of yourself that settled, the version that accepted less than you deserved, the version of you that feared being too much or not enough. Those versions of you are no longer in alignment with your true self. It's time to release them. You are stepping into the person you were always meant to be, and that requires shedding old skin, even if it feels painful. But I promise you, the pain is temporary, and what's waiting for you on the other side is infinitely greater. Personal transformation, breaking the cycle within. The transformation you seek isn't just about changing your circumstances. It's not about getting a new job, moving to a new place, or even meeting new people. No, my friend, the real transformation begins within you. It's about breaking the cycle that has kept you trapped, the old patterns of thought and behavior that no longer serve you. These cycles are often deeply ingrained, woven into the fabric of your life like threads you didn't even know you were holding. They are the beliefs you inherited, the fears you've carried, the doubts you've accepted as your truth. But the time has come to break free. The old ways of thinking and living are no longer in alignment with the divine purpose you were born to fulfill. Your soul is stirring, urging you to rise, to break the shackles of your past, and to step into the fullness of your potential. The cycle within isn't something you can simply ignore. It's calling you to do the hard work of inner healing. The hardest part is facing the versions of yourself that you've outgrown, acknowledging the fears that once held you back, and choosing to move forward anyway. It's about creating a new path that honors the person you're becoming, not the person you once were. You were never meant to live in the same cycles forever. You were born to transcend, to evolve, and to become the truest version of yourself. This transformation requires courage to face your inner demons, to let go of old thought patterns, and to rise above your past. It will be difficult, but it will be worth it. Because when you break the cycle within, you break free from the limitations you've been carrying, and you unlock the limitless potential that's always been inside you. Past is not your home, why you must let go of the old. It's tempting, isn't it? To look back at your past and romanticize it, to believe that if you could only return to that time, everything would feel safe again. But let me tell you this, the past is not your home. It never was. You have outgrown it. The version of you that lived in that space is no longer who you are. The person you were in that old life, in those old relationships, in that old story, you have shed that skin. The past may call you, may whisper to you like an old lover whose name you once adored, but this call is deceptive. It is the call of comfort, of nostalgia, of the familiar, but the familiar is not your destiny. It's a prison disguised as a paradise. It is the place where you once grew, but it is not the place where you will continue to expand. You are being called forward, not backward. The past holds memories, yes, but it also holds pain, limitations, and beliefs that no longer serve the powerful, awakened being you are becoming. It's easy to get caught in the idea that you need to stay where you've always been, in the place that feels safe and known. But safety is an illusion. Staying in the past is a form of stagnation. It's a refusal to step into the unknown, to trust the process of divine evolution. I know it can be scary. The unknown feels vast, dark, and uncertain, but the truth is, it is in that uncertainty where your highest potential lies. You cannot step into the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the old ones. Let go of the past. Release the attachments to people, places, and things that no longer resonate with your soul's calling. The moment you let go, you create space for the new to enter, space for your true self to emerge, free from the chains of the past. The promise of the future, stepping into your higher self. When you let go of the old, you make room for something new, something extraordinary. And that new thing is you. The future that awaits you is not a distant dream or a vague hope. It is a divine promise waiting to be fulfilled. The person you are becoming is the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. You see, my friend, you are not just transforming your external circumstances. You are becoming your highest self, the divine expression of who you are at your core. Stepping into your higher self means living in alignment with your divine purpose, trusting in your innate worth, and embracing your potential without fear or hesitation. It means no longer shrinking back, no longer hiding your light to make others comfortable, no longer questioning if you're enough. You are more than enough. You are divinely designed, destined to do great things. The promise of the future is yours to claim, but in order to claim it, you must be willing to trust yourself. You must be willing to take the leap into the unknown, to walk boldly into the life that is waiting for you. This is not just about achieving goals or reaching destinations. It's about embodying your higher self in every moment, in every choice, in every action. Your higher self knows no limits. It is fearless, bold, and deeply connected to the divine source. When you step into your higher self, you will find yourself living a life that is more abundant, more joyful, and more aligned with your true purpose. The future is not just something you step into, it is something you create. And it all begins with believing in yourself and trusting that the divine is guiding you every step of the way. Trusting the divine process, faith and patience in the journey. The journey you are on is not one that can be rushed. The divine process is slow, deliberate, and profound. It requires faith, not just faith that things will work out, but faith that everything you are going through is leading you exactly where you need to be. There may be moments when it feels as though you're moving forward in slow motion or even taking steps backward. You might question why things aren't happening faster, why you're still facing challenges, why the road feels uncertain. But I want to remind you that the divine process is unfolding exactly as it should. Every delay, every obstacle, every moment of uncertainty is part of your growth, part of the sacred unfolding of your soul's journey. Trust that the divine is at work behind the scenes, weaving together the threads of your destiny in ways that you cannot yet see. You don't need to have all the answers right now. All you need is the faith to keep moving forward, one step at a time. And with every step, remember that patience is not about waiting passively. It's about trusting in the process while actively engaging with your path. Trust that the universe knows what it's doing. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. The divine has a plan for you, and even though you cannot always see it clearly, you are being guided with love, wisdom, and purpose. Stay faithful to your journey. Keep walking, keep believing, and most importantly, keep trusting that the divine process is leading you to exactly where you are meant to be. The divine promise, your time has come. The universe has a way of orchestrating moments, events, and circumstances to align perfectly with the unfolding of your destiny. Right now, you may not fully grasp the magnitude of what is happening in your life, but the divine promise is clear. Your time has come. It is no accident that you are reading these words at this moment. Every step you've taken, every challenge you've faced, and every lesson you've learned has been leading you to this very point in time. The divine has always had a plan for you, an extraordinary plan filled with purpose and meaning, and now the moment is here for you to step fully into it. You were not chosen to live a small life. You were chosen to live a life of power, of impact, and of transformation. The time for waiting, for doubting, and for playing small is over. You have outgrown the old versions of yourself, and now you are ready to step into the fullness of your potential. This divine promise is not a distant dream, it is an undeniable reality. Everything you've been through, every tear, every setback, every victory has been part of your preparation for this moment. You have been forged in the fires of challenge, and now you are ready to step into the light of your higher calling. There is a part of you that has always known this. Deep inside, you've always known that you were destined for greatness. It wasn't always easy to trust this knowing, especially when the world tried to make you doubt it. But now, you stand on the threshold of your destiny, ready to walk boldly into the future that was meant for you. The divine promise isn't just about success or achievement, it's about becoming who you were always meant to be. It's about stepping into your true power, fully embracing your purpose, and living in alignment with your soul's deepest desires. The time has come for you to take that first step, Trust that the universe has paved the way for you. Trust that the divine is with you every step of the way. Your time is now, and nothing can hold you back. The world is waiting for the unique gift that only you can offer. This is your moment to shine. The final affirmation. As we come to the close of this powerful journey together, I want to leave you with this final affirmation. You are ready, you are worthy, and you are divinely supported. The road ahead may not always be easy, but you have everything you need within you to walk it with grace, strength, and purpose. You have been prepared for this moment. Every experience, every trial, every triumph has shaped you into the person you are today, stronger, wiser, and more capable than ever before. The divine promise has already been spoken over your life, and now you must affirm it for yourself. You must step into your power, knowing that you are not walking this journey alone. The divine, the universe, and all the forces of light and love are with you, guiding you every step of the way. Remember that the challenges you face are not obstacles. They are opportunities to grow, to rise, and to step deeper into the truth of who you are. You were never meant to play small. You were born for greatness, and now it's time to claim it. So I invite you to take a moment, breathe deeply, and affirm with me, I am ready. I trust in the divine process. I step into my highest self with courage, faith, and unwavering trust. I am worthy of everything the universe has in store for me. Let these words sink deep into your soul, and know that as you affirm your power, you align yourself with the limitless possibilities before you. The journey is yours to create. The world is waiting for you to rise, and with every step, you are becoming exactly who you were always meant to be. You are the chosen one, and your time has come. Thank you for walking this path with me, and may you continue to shine brightly on your magnificent journey.